when things break down. I'm the ranch turned king of Middletown. Old cars, new tricks of mechanic. Ed Rooney, the Dabbling Mechanic.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Ed Rooney, the Dabbling Mechanic. Let's see what we've got in store for today. We have gathered all of the parts, tentatively all of the parts for this lad, the Iron Lad drag car of yore. And we even got the engine parts here. So we're building engines, we're building suspensions, we're doing brakes, we're doing everything that you've dreamed about and more today in the garage. Dun, dun, dun. What better place to start than this rear suspension? Okay, get these on, and then we got to hang the differential from it. Why is that? That mounting point's a little queer. And a double zip, triple zip, master of the quadruple zip. You've heard about it from your friends. You've read about it in magazines, and now you've seen it. IRL, that's short for in real life. Damn. You're getting a master class in mechanical work and lessons on internet abbreviations and slang. All for one low price. Which I'm sure you will happily pay. Shock absorber 1. Shock absorber 2. Whew, damn! I feel like having a piece of birthday cake. That was so exciting. A rotor for the ladies. Another rotor for the ladies as well. Oh. Yeah, the word genius gets thrown around a lot by me, but it's pretty fitting in this case. Ed Rooney, the Dabbling Mechanic, boy genius. Let's throw this in. Get that stitched up while we're down here, right? Not only will this car have all the brakes, it'll have all, I don't know, whatever else you want. A lot of suspension. I don't know. Listen, you've been here before. You've seen it. You've heard it. You've read the books. This is going to be another vehicle that excels in excellence. And it should. It is a piece of local history. No, you're not going to believe this, but the rear suspension is done. Or done and dusted for our friends over on the other side of the pond. I spoke a little too soon. We still have the springs. Sorry. I got shocks on the mind today. I've been talking about shocks all morning with some friends. All right, that is excellent. That is done. Let's get to the front. And frontward bound. Oh, I already was. I am in the front now. As you see, I don't want to make you worry. So most of these suspension parts we're kind of doing the best we can. There's not a lot of photos of the suspension. We're going on what was in here or what was typical for the time. But is it 100% accurate? I don't know. Difficult to say. But it's a damn good approximation? I don't think that's right. It's more than approximation. What they did was they took this car to a goddamn expert in his field, somebody that's a local legend, a hero, genius, mechanic, and they asked him to restore it. And now he's doing it. Will it be done perfectly? Yes. Will you be amazed and delighted? Absolutely. I forget what we were talking about, but I think you get the gist of it. Yeah, there we go. Isn't there something so peaceful about just lying underneath a car? Sometimes I'll lie under my car for just hours on end. Okay, I think we got that. And, oh, once again, we have found ourselves behind a jack stand. Excellent. Impressive. Masterful. Yes. And just so I don't get any comments that I forgot those, not that it would matter. If I forget something, it's because it's unnecessary. Or it's probably done to improve performance to the extreme. And, oops, she got away from us. She's a slippery one. Okay. And just a little zipperoo on that. Double check this one just to be safe. I know everybody loves the double check. I had a lot of comments about that. Today I have become sprung. Okay, I think we are done with the suspension. Maybe we can do the wheels. We found some vintage magnesium 5-spoke wheels, which were what this car had when it first was drag racing. I know it had these when we got it, and these were used for a while, but we're going with the original build look, which are these magnesium 5-spokes. Let's get those on. Alright, I may not have recorded putting the wheels on. If I did, I'll edit this part out, but, well, not me, the crew. That's gonna be me. Anyway, these are the wheels, vintage 5-spoke magnesium. They might be good. I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious to see how they're going to look with the paint. Speaking of which, let's start painting it. Everybody's favorite part of the day, the paint job. Yeah, we're going to go on real heavy with this first coat. Full coverage, one coat. Terrific paint. All right. I guess I'll get back to you when this is completed. As you can see, clear coat is going on. A lot of people like watching clear get sprayed, so I thought I would let them film a bit more. These cans don't last long. I'm gonna get one more can, see if we missed anything. Alright, let's take a little walk around. I mean, I already hit all this, I hit all this. I didn't really double check this, but it looks like it's good anyway. Oh, the hood, that's a good thing to do. Oh, yeah, we missed all this. That is why we triple check the double check. You know, when you've established yourself as one of the greatest to ever play the game, you're held to a higher standard than most. I wouldn't have it any other way, to be honest, but it's exactly where I thrive. I think we got it. Let's get a buffing tour. And you know what? This is a boot. Oh, that was about, but I said it in Canadian. What do you guys think of that hockey, huh? Pandering. I think we got her. You know what? I'll push it outside right now. I'll get some sun on it. See how that looks. Looks pretty good. I mean, it's getting late in the afternoon here, but I don't see any obvious problems. I'm going to assemble the engine, and tomorrow morning the painter's going to come by to put the logos and things back on it. That's going to be ever so exciting. Okay, here is our short block, machined by Ralph, who was actually the man who built the engine for this car the first time around. He is a local engine builder that has been going for decades. Builds all my stuff. Well, does all my machine work. But he does full builds also. For people of a lesser talent than myself. Yep. Oh, water pump. Water pumps are really good for moving water. I don't know if you could piece that together from context with the name, but what they do is they pump, putting air quotes on that, the water, or coolant. Do, 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 do. Not sure where that came from. Oh, time for the heads. And you're never going to get your heads on without a head gasket. I mean, you could put the heads on without a head gasket, but that would be what's considered in the industry a major boner. Just double check. Yeah. Oh, we do need to disassemble the old engine that was in here because it had some original parts on it which are going to get reused. Not everything. Just that engine, the short block, was completely shot. I think the heads might have been bad too. I can't remember. The intake was good. The valve covers are fine. We do have new headers though. Damn. Some of the local business owners came by, gave me a new mechanic shirt. Instead of my name on the chest, it says "Boy Genius." I was very flattered, and rightfully so. I mean, it's a flattering thing, but also, you know, it's accurate. I'm also super strong. Honestly, all the pictures of the engine are in black and white. I don't think these are original in terms of the first iteration of this car, but they're the same style, but I think they were probably black on that one. But since these exist, and these have been in the car for many, many years, we're going to preserve them. Maybe. See how they look, huh? Right now, not good. Not good. Little Offenhouse or tunnel ram, huh? If anybody needs an Offenhouse or dual 4 manifolds for a 440, message me, or I mean comment, because I do have one for sale. I also have a 4-barrel manifold for a 383 if you want that. Oh man, today I am feeling confident, dry, and secure. Not sure why. Thermostat housing. Coal. You put that coal in that engine, boy? Oh yeah, I put it in earlier. Good boy now. Don't spit in the shop, please. Cherry. What is happening? I put this on earlier. It worked. Oh. Couldn't see very well. These a couple of Carter carbs, maybe? Prefer some Hollies on here. I think I got them all. Let's just double check. All right, that's all we got right now. We haven't got the clutch pieces and the front dress for the engine, which is just an alternator. It's a pretty basic system. But for now, we're good. Oh. Oh, you flatter me. Now for something completely different. You guys are familiar with the used car lot here where they sell a bunch of wrecks? Well, we bought this from them. Jason. Decent condition. Straight 6. I think this is a factory white. Yeah. Blue interior. It's kind of a cool car. Somebody put this crappy door on it. A little surface rust here and there, but overall decent. This is our next project. There's a local celebrity I won't talk about today, but we'll get into next time, who has bought this car and wants us to build it into a Baja 1000 racer. They were inspired by James Garner's 69 Oldsmobile Baja racer, and they are sponsored by our good friends at Dynaco gas station. So we will be building it in that theme, or with that paint scheme. And I think it's going to be pretty exciting. I think you're going to love it. I think you're going to dig it the most, actually. It's a loud little mug, isn't it? Exhaust system shot, no muffler. Everything else, it's actually fairly decent. Bad tranny, bad fuel line, needs an oil change. That motor's salvageable, though. Somebody will want that. Yeah, the rust really isn't bad on this thing. A decent start for a project. Looking forward to tearing into it. And I know you're looking forward to seeing it. Oh, I know that. Okay, we got the rest of the stuff we needed. And we're going to install it with the utmost of precision and grace. Oof. Damn. One of my favorite parts about the work I'm doing here is how stoic I am, and you know, and I can't finish that because my humility won't let me, but I feel good knowing that you're as impressed with what I'm doing here as I am with it. Talent on loan from God. That's what Rush Limbaugh used to say, isn't it? He's not using that anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and stick this thing in. That's going to be exciting for you. That's going to be real exciting for you now. All right, as promised, the engine is going in. And some of the more keen-eyed viewers may have noticed that the sign painter was also here. I'll be showing that off momentarily. Yeah, oh, there you go. The big reveal. I mean, you've seen it before, but now it's shiny. Came out really good. I know there were some points where they had some more sponsor decals, but when it debuted, this is what it looked like. And this is what we are going with. Battery cables, radiator. We got the exhaust, fuel line. That's about it for under the hood. Intake cleaner, the air cleaner, breathers, whatever you want to run. I don't know what we're going to use yet. I'm pretty hungry, to be honest. Okay, I've gathered all of the necessary accoutrements, and I think we could button this up under the hood. Let's see, a fuel line. Oh, fuel line. Beautiful. And battery cables. Where's that pesky ground wire? Right there. Oh, alternator. Body ground. And starter. Got power to the starter. And we've got a battery. I'm going to go over a mental checklist here, make sure I didn't miss anything. Fuel, I think we got everything. Now, time for fluids, of course. But otherwise, I think we're doing pretty well. Proof of fluid fill. You don't get to see it all, though. Some things are best left private. I'm going to stick this column in so we can get the ignition hooked up and test fire. I know there's still a lot missing, but we could still start it up. All the fluids are full. Oh. Well, not all the fluids are full. One of them doesn't exist at all. Okay. All right, everybody, time for a test drive. Hey, cut all that out. No, this is not a test. Me up. All right, everybody, time for the first test fire. Ugh, can you not? Yeah, I do want you to cut that out. Can you let me do this? Jesus, Todd. Okay, everybody, let's test fire this thing for the first time. I could reach the key with my strong, muscular wrist. It's hard to reach in this little spot. Yeah, okay, cut that. We'll redo all that. Okay, everybody, let's see if this engine fires. First time, every time. That is how it's done. Beautiful. I think that's where we're going to end it for today, though. What is happening right now? Is that better? Are you better now? Are you going to be a little baby still? I love you, but man, you're difficult sometimes. All right, I'm Ed Rooney, and I'm out of here.